Welcome back to the Rocky Top Picker channel, everyone. Got a special video today, plus we're going to look at some pretty good sales, but we're going to talk about the importance of getting plugged in. And whether you're a part-time reseller or whether you're a full-time reseller, if you're not participating in this one act, you could be hurting yourself. So we're going to talk more about that, and then we're going to jump into some sales. Right now, let's get back to headquarters. Join me, shall you? Well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you're doing well. It is the 8th month of 2024. Where is the year gone? I tell you what, time flies the older you get. But anyway, we want to jump into some sales, and then I want to spend a few moments talking to you about what I'd mentioned in the opening of the video. But today we got 10 sales going out for $306.56. Here we go. Product number one. Little mini globe. Gave 50 cents for this at a yard sale. It sold for $17.95 plus shipping. You know, for those of you who watch my channel, you know Harley Davidson stuff sells really well for me, and did not find a whole bunch of it at the Highway 127 sale this year. But hey, it's different from year to year. This is a women's medium orange V-neck. Sold $10 plus shipping. Now, I love cameras. They can be very profitable. I picked this up at a bulk buy. It's got the manual inside there with the carry bag. It's a Canon EOS 550D with what appears to be just a basic generic camera bag here. And so yep, this was nice that it came with a bag. It's already got the lens attached. I don't know a heck of a lot about cameras. I know some of them I'm able to test, some of them I'm not. But because I got this in a bulk buy, it was very little. I think I've got, after you break down the number of items in the bulk buy, I probably have around $5 in this whole setup. Took an offer on this for $120 plus shipping. PlayStation 2 Stunt GP. When I buy video games, I try to get them, if I can, $2 or less. $10 it sold for plus shipping. Sold a pair of ladies FUBU jeans that's got embroidery on the upper hip and on the back side. I've got nothing in these. You always got to check the freebie sections when you go to yard sales, or any sale for that matter. FUBU collection embroidered denim jeans, whitewash. Not much money in this. Sold $7. Shipping and all, buyers all in at $23.30. So I wanted to talk to you briefly today. There are many things that a reseller must do to be successful in this business. It requires commitment, consistency. You've heard all this. Matter of fact, if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that I've been talking about all those different subjects of how to become successful in reselling. Now, successful is relevant to the individual. You determine what your success is, not someone else. If someone ever says you're not successful at what you're doing, pay no mind. Because if you're accomplishing your goals in reselling, you're considered a success. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. So I wanted to share with you why I feel like getting plugged in is vital to you becoming and staying successful in this reselling business. And what I mean by plugged in is attend reseller rallies, reseller events. You know, we just came back off the Highway 127 picking the Plateau reseller event. It's been, by the timing of this video, it's been over 2 weeks now, or a little less than 2 weeks now. Why is it important to go to these reseller events? Now, a lot of you may think, oh man, that's a lot of time and that's a big expense. And yeah, it can be. We had people that came to the Highway 127 that one drove over 12 hours reselling with Woody. Him and his wife drove from Oklahoma 12.5 hours to Middle Tennessee for this event. Ask them if they thought it was worth it. Then we had one of my own brothers from the Reseller Locker Room podcast, Chris Easy Pickens. He flew all the way in from California, rented a car, rented an Airbnb. Yes, those are expenses and times are tough. There's no doubt about that. But ask him if it helped him at all. Because one of the main things you bring away from coming to a reseller event, and I don't care if it's the one here in Tennessee or if it's somewhere else in the country put on by another group of resellers, it is vital that you form those relationships. Now, for those of you watching, you have a list of YouTube channels more than likely that you watch on the regular. And if you've spent any amount of time watching these people on YouTube, you've already felt like you formed a relationship with them. They feel like they're a part of your life. Well, there's no better way to cap that off and to solidify a relationship and a friendship than to go to a reseller event. Not that you're going to learn all this brand new stuff on how to do your business, but you're going to meet a lot of great people that you can ask questions and kind of figure out what they do in this particular situation, or what would they not do in that situation. So it's a learning opportunity, it's a friendship creating opportunity, it's a support system that you are building around yourself, because we all know that reselling is a lonely business. And a lot of these events that are put on, they're promoted well in advance for you to make proper arrangements. Like if you work full-time, you can schedule your vacation around this time of a reseller rally or event. I just encourage you that as we close out and getting towards the fourth quarter of 24, that in 2025, keep your eyes peeled for reseller events that you can attend, even if it's just one a year. Get there, make your plans well in advance, and if you ever need any help doing that, you can always reach out to me right here at the Rocky Top Picker channel. I'm on Instagram, Rocky Top Picker 73, also on Facebook. Get to the events, because it'll make a difference in you, how you feel about this business, and you may even get motivated. Because I know some resellers, aka Alex the Beard King Picker, one of my co-hosts on the Reseller Locker Room, told me after we got back that he had a new sense of jubilation to start creating more videos after being there that week at that rally. So if you're in a slump, get to a rally. One that's coming up near you, or even if you've got to drive a little distance, it is worth it. So that's my tip in this video. Now let's get back and finish up what sold. Sold an album, a classic album. This is an oldie but a goodie, Boston self-titled album. 1978 right here. Look at that. You ever noticed how everybody back in the 70s was super hairy? I mean, the more hair you had anywhere on you, the better it seemed like. Of course, I'm a 70s child, so this fits me. This sold $15.95 plus shipping. When you go to these sales, don't overlook the old magazines, particularly hot rods and custom car magazines from the 80s, 70s, 60s. This was a lot that I picked up super cheap. Got a few dollars in this stack of six hot rod magazines from 1982 to 86. This sold fairly cheap, $20.46. Back in the spring, I did a bulk buy. I bought a bunch of vintage hats. If you've not caught that video, go check that video out down here in the library. In the vintage hats was a Taz hat, overworked. How many of you feel that way? You feel overworked. Get yourself to a reseller rally and get your batteries recharged. Nice little cap right here. Sold $15.99 plus shipping. Halloween's around the corner and we've got Ghostface. Just a little old cheap little mask. Got this at $1. I got it for $1. This sold for $8.64 plus shipping. Buy her all in at 15 and a penny. Media devices can be a good seller. If you go to yard sales or flea markets and you see these old connectors that go to your TV to play game consoles. This is a Nintendo NES RF switch cable, and you can find these a lot of times for a little of nothing, and sometimes they're in free boxes at sales. $9 plus shipping. So I want to give a shout out to my reseller locker room brothers, Shane at Soda City Flips, Alex Beard King Picker, Chris Easy Pickens. Shout out to everybody that we spent time with at the Highway 127 sale for the entire week. Man, I'll never forget it. What a great time that was. But be looking pretty soon. I'm going to be putting out my haul video of everything that I picked up at the Highway 127, as well as some other new videos that's going to be rolling out in the coming weeks. Hope you tune in for that. If you like this content, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, I invite you to do so. And if you'd like to join the Rocky Top Picker Nation right here on Rocky Top, you can go down below and click the link, join, and I have some memberships available to you right there that you'll have special access to behind the scenes content that will not be put out to the public. As does over on the Reseller Locker Room channel. You can join up and be a member over there as well. We have a lot of footage coming to the locker room that only paid members are going to get to see. So we hope you take advantage of that. And until next time, I'm Rocky Top Picker. This is Rocky Top, and I'll see you on the next one.